Well, good morning. Yes, I'm late, but guess what? I'm here. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let me get to where you guys are. Andrea, good morning. And somebody that I don't see your name, good morning. Let me see if I can get there. Kathy Caputo. I don't know why it's not giving me your name, but good morning. Good morning. And Sally and Tony, good morning. Kathy Hand, hello everybody. How you doing today? It's Saturday. It's the weekend, and yes, Terry tried to sleep in, but it didn't work because I woke up and here I am with you. So cheers this morning. I hope you're doing well. Ah, so let's do some heart brain. I definitely need it. I just took my blood pressure and it was high, but it was because I was rushing, trying to get coffee and get in here and get this turned on. So help me settle down my energy. Hand on your heart and slow down the breathing. And let's add in some love, add in some joy. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Hold a picture of someone in your mind or an animal or a place and just go there. You are so beautiful. You are so loved. That feels better. I think the energy did settle down some with that, and we have people. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Deirdre. There you are. Julie Kiss. Suzanne. Hello, hello. Oh, I am every day. Yeah, I was just rushing. I shouldn't have taken it. I should have waited until after the show, but I'm trying to get in the habit of taking it every morning. And Catherine DeSanti. Good morning, everybody. All right. Saturday. What you doing on this beautiful Saturday morning? It is beautiful. I don't even know what's going on outside, but I know what's going on inside. And I'm just happy to be here with all of you. What a great day to have a great day, isn't it? Let's do some blessings. What's your blessing? What are you blessed with on this day? We're blessed to have Suzanne here, our weekender, because she works during the week, and I'm so happy that you can be with us on Saturdays. And hopefully I'll see you in class later on. I hope this means you're not working today. All right. So what's happening? Come on, share, share, share. What's going on in your world? Yes, and you too, Erica. We don't get to see you during the week, and I'll see you later in class. Well, let's see. What did the angels say? Healing the chasm. Oh, good. You'll be there, Suzanne. Deirdre's blessed with the most comfortable bed, cool, since that's where I've been the last couple of days. Well, we're praying for that to change and for you to have lots of energy to be up out of that bed. All right, Rachel Naomi Remen said healing may not be so much about getting better as about letting go of everything that isn't you, all of the expectations, all the beliefs, and becoming who you are. Healing division among us is a journey that requires introspection, understanding, and a willingness to communicate openly and honestly. To come full circle in healing division, we must first acknowledge the wounds that exist within ourselves. This involves examining our own biases, prejudices, and misconceptions, and taking responsibility for the roles we play perpetuating division. By confronting our own internalized beliefs and challenging ourselves to see beyond our own perspectives, we can begin to break down the barriers that separate us from one another. Dear angels, as we work toward healing division among ourselves, it's important to remember that true reconciliation is a process that takes time, patience, and ongoing effort. We must stay committed to the work of building understanding and empathy, even when faced with challenges and setbacks that seem unsurmountable. How can we stay grounded in the midst of turmoil when it seems that no amount of effort can bring about change or move us toward a place of healing and unity as individuals and as a society? How can we create a world that is more just, inclusive, and unified for all? Dear ones, in your world, you have grown accustomed to instant answers. You have the ability in any given moment to access anything. While this can be a wonderful thing, it also has created a society with the attitude of being able to have things with little to no effort. Everything has become disposable and of little value. This applies to relationships as well as things. Look at how this is reflected in your world. Do you try to work through your differences with each other before going your separate ways? Not everyone is going to always agree with you on all matters. You each have your own experiences and beliefs. Use that to grow together on the soul level. There is no chasm, dear ones. It is only of your own making as you continue to believe in the illusion that you are separate from each other. When you hold only love in your heart, you will be able to see that those differences are just you trying to figure out the answers. Stop trying so hard and open your heart to hear. Let love show you the way to move forward together so you can have a world that works for all. Dear angels, today I promise to step out of my stubbornness and open my arms to include everyone. Ooh, I told you, these angels are going a little deeper, I think, every day. they're like really telling it like it is right now, like there's no time to mess around, right? We don't have time to dilly-dally. We got to get to it and get to that work of getting ourselves united in that one unified field of love. So let's see, how did y'all do with that message? And what else is going on? Andrea, my blessings are this show and family. Yes. Sally, working today and tomorrow morning. Sunday is yoga in the morning, and then a couple of Reiki sessions for publicity photos for Zenlightenment. Awesome. Kathleen, yesterday, my eye doctor, after checking both my eyes from cataract surgery, called me a superhero. You are. He said I am healing so quickly. The eyesight drastically changed and did better than most of his patients. I started to laugh, but was so thankful and felt so blessed. Thank you for sharing that, Kathleen. You know, we have been praying for you and for your eyes ever since we've had a prayer list, which is a couple of years now. So I am so happy to hear this news and happy that someone in the medical profession has acknowledged that Yeah, prayers work, right? We get answered prayer all the time, and we celebrate every time we have a win. And you're definitely a win, and you are most definitely a superhero. I'm so glad to hear this news this morning. And Sally loves this angel message. Me too. And Suzanne loves the message. Thank you. All right, Kathy Hand said it's overcast here, but I'm counting the days because Colin will be going to a new rehab facility in our area that is highly rated Tuesday of this week. Bob and I will start clearing out this house, making necessary repairs. Colin is aware that he will no longer be welcome here if he continues abusing himself. You can't keep enabling him. Yep, that's for sure, darling. All right, what else we got? Of course, Kathleen's a superhero. She is in my eyes, most definitely, as are all of you. We all are. We're just mirror reflections of each other, right? But it's wonderful, wonderful news for you and for us, Kathleen. So, what does Kuan Yin have to say? Erica says, it's sunny and cold there. Well, it's 64 and cloudy here, so it's still a little on the chilly side for us Floridians. Kuan Yin says, blessings bestowed. There is no end to the Divine Mother's ingenuity and grace. No obstacle can obstruct her generosity and protection. So get used to the feeling of the joy of knowing something truly precious is going to unfold in your life. Nurture that feeling like you would the readiness for spring in your heart. When winter is upon you, you know it is coming and you anticipate it with such pleasure. I love this message. And yes, thank you, Kuan Yin, for always being here and guiding us. What a great message. Blessings are bestowed, and that's for all of us. Feel your blessing and welcome them with open arms. I need more coffee. And yes, indeed, we're all standing with our Kathy and Bob and Colin, praying. We've been praying for him. I think he's been on our prayer list ever since we've had a prayer list, and hoping that this will be the one that will help him to have some insight and to know that all healing comes from within. Oh my goodness, Julie Kiss, 16. Well, you're getting out of there really soon, It won't be long. You'll be here in somewhat sunny Florida. And Kathy says, it's great that we walked together with you on your vision recovery. Oh, yes, we did, didn't we? All right. Yeah, we have time for a couple of tiny book messages. And I was just thinking last night, I want to get that tiny book out to you all. So I've set some deadlines for myself and going to get it done this week. I'm focusing on books. All right, so Josie, good morning, our sweet Queen Josephine. Thank you for being here, and let's welcome in with open arms our Ricky Pirate. Thank you, Andrea. Absolutely, we want to remember our Stacy Small Lord today. She and her family are doing a celebration of life for her mom, Karen. And I know that's where our Linda Lemieux is this morning. She's going to be there to give Stacy hugs from all of us. So I'm so happy that she did that. I couldn't because of a few factors, but one of which is we have an important meeting today. We have a class this afternoon. And boy, did this go fast. This is the last class of the second month. It's a 3-month class. So it's really flying by, but we are having so much fun. And you know what happens when you have fun? Everything goes quickly, doesn't it? So yeah, let's remember our Stacy and hold her up high. Kathy wants page 85. Okay, going to the back of the book. Help each other see your authentic selves. It is truly a divine destiny. It really is, and such a beautiful message. And Kathy, you read my mind because I'm thinking I need to read this next message, which I will do. Good morning, Brookie. Oh, I know, Brooke. I really wish that you've been there. It's an amazing class. We'll do it again. We'll repeat the class for those that couldn't do this first one. Or everyone's asking for a second class. So I'll see what that looks like. I've got so many things that I want to teach this year. And that was the way to start it out with beautiful communication with each other and emotional empowerment. Those friendships that you develop in life are your soul group. Each one of you, each one brings you closer to your enlightened state. I love those two messages. What a great way to start the Saturday, right? With those beautiful messages. Thank you. And Kathy says, oh my gosh, I opened the tiny book to the very last page and it's perfect for our soul family. Well, it most certainly is. And thank you for that. Page 13 for our Josephine. So let's go there. Josie, how are you feeling? I know you were a little under the weather there for a bit. 13. When you are lying on the bathroom floor, filled with grief and rage, wanting the pain to disappear along with your tears, we are sitting right beside you on that cold tile. Let your passion and all your emotions flow freely. Those are the moments you are most authentic. You can never love too deep or care too much. The passion in our heart. When we lose a loved one, and that's just a term, we don't ever lose anybody, but when a loved one leaves their physical body and we're left behind, we hurt to the amount that we loved. So if you love somebody so deeply and so completely, and then all of a sudden they're not there physically anymore to talk to hug, to hold, then it hurts more, doesn't it? We have a more of a grief process that we go through as we honor them in our hearts. But you can never love too much. And that's what the angels are saying. Keep loving, even though there is that reality that once they're no longer there, there's a grief process. But, oh, sweet Josephine, we hold you every day and love on you and lift you up to the light, just like we promised Ricky that we would do. And we do it every day. Oh, and please on the class repeat. Yes, because it's an amazing class. We've learned so much and learned about each other so much. And I've heard a little rumor from a little bird that some people are not doing their homework. So maybe we have to repeat it so that some people will get it. Yes, I'm going to be a stern taskmaster. All right, page 64 for our Sally and Tony. Wow, what a perfect message. When there is love in your heart, it will show in your actions. We're studying A Course of Love at night at 8 o'clock every night. We're on for half an hour before chanting. And such a beautiful book. And it says, Love is. Love is. And when we just accept that and we just see ourselves as love, we're going to show it. It's going to come on the outside. We're going to have that smile on our face. We're going to give hugs. We're going to have the warmth that love brings to us. And I love that. And I'm going to read the second one after that. Your willingness to see the evidence of miracles is what creates the perfect opportunity for them to unfold. What some consider a miracle, others see as normal happenings. It's all perspective and contrast. Open up to those miracles. They're everywhere. Thank you for choosing that page. Brookie, I've been truly struggling these last few days. I've never been so angry in my life. It's quite absurd. Well, I say, welcome that anger, Miss Brooke. Welcome it. Get to know it. Say hello. And how are you? And how can I serve you? You know, many times we try to push our emotions away, and that's what we're learning about in this class that I'm teaching. We try to push them away and tamp them down and say, no, 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 don't want to be angry. But in reality, it's an emotion that's there for you to respond to and to really embrace. What is that emotion? What is it that it wants from you? Ask it. Ask that emotion. What do you want from me? How can I serve you? How can I help through something in my heart that's going to soothe that anger? You don't have to analyze it. You don't have to know even why it's there. Just the fact that it's there. Say, okay, now what can we do with that? What can we do with that anger? And utilize it to move forward. These are the things we're learning in class, you guys. All right. Brookie says, it feels like processing mom's situation on a whole new level. You know, there's so much to the grief process. So be gentle with yourself, darling. Just be gentle. And, you know, your mom was such a loving, giving person. So I know she would want you to work through that anger. Just allow her to help you as well. Our loved ones are always right here. I want to share a story with you. I'm going to page 77 for Erica, but I want to share a story of something that happened last night. Let me read this message real quick, and then I'll share that story. You cannot hide from love, nor can you push it away. True agape love never dies, but instead deepens to show you its beautiful essence no matter what. No matter what. And I have that on a shirt. And I did it because of Karen Palmer, because that was one of the things that she kept saying after her father passed, that, you know, she was going to love and feel his essence no matter what. And there's always time for love, no matter what. So it is on a shirt that's on my website, angelspeakers.com. If anybody wants shirts that with a message, shirts that say something, that when you're out in the world, people can see those beautiful messages. So last night, well, I have to go back a little bit. So Ruth Anderson had introduced me to a beautiful friend in Boulder. And a couple of years later, this past year, our friend Jeannie left her physical body right after her husband Al did. And Jeannie was such a beautiful lady. I loved her immensely. And Ruth was one of the ones that was going through her things and seeing who was supposed to get what. And she had a piece of jewelry for me, which is a bracelet. And I've been wearing it more lately. I've just been picking it up, putting it on, holding it. This is the bracelet. It's amethyst, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I've had it on a lot these last few days. I had it on when I was with Ruth the other night, Thursday night, in that beautiful beautiful show that we did together. So last night I picked up my Yogananda book of tiny messages, and two things fell out, and I picked up the first thing and put it aside. And before I started the show last night for chanting and Course of Love, I saw this other thing by my foot, and I'm thinking, what is that? So I picked it up, and it was this card with some beautiful artwork on it, a field with a blackbird with a red wing, and it's Jeannie's card that she had given me when the last time I was with her in Colorado. So Jeannie has been reaching out to me and talking to me, and I think I haven't been listening, so she had to get my attention. And this is what our loved ones do. They give us signs. They let us know. Sometimes they have to throw something at us and hit us over the head before we open up our eyes and say, oh, you're right there. Let me see what I can do to help you. What do you want me to do? And what do you need from me? Is it just a hug? Is it just an acknowledgement of your existence? Or do you have a message for somebody? So it was such a beautiful experience. I wanted to share that because I know we have a couple of people on here who have experienced loss lately. And don't give up. If you're not hearing from your loved one, maybe you're just not getting the sign and they have to give you a bigger sign. All right, so Deirdre is offering our daily prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who walk on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children. Thank you, Deirdre, for that. And Josie, you're so welcome, honey. We love you so much. Hello, Miss Annie. You're right on time. Come on in here. And I think Grayson's with his dad this weekend, but we'll say hello to Grayson anyway, and you can share that with him. And Kathy'd like to share some positive news about Marlena. She's now a full office administrator in one of the Hanger prosthetic clinics in Charlotte. Lately, she helps the little children who need those special helmets for their heads. How beautiful. I love that. And Kathy, it's Mary, M-A-R-I, Perron, P-E-R-R-O-N. And it's A Course of Love. It's a beautiful book. All right, Sally, I was just shown those old Love Is characters from the 60s and 70s. Little Cupidas, like figures with big eyes. Love Is, absolutely. And Kathleen says, that's so wonderful, Kathy. Marlena waited a long time for her job, but the waiting was worth it to get this job and people who recognize her talents. I know that she went down that rabbit hole of worry, and you did too, Kathy. So let that be a lesson that sometimes we just have to have patience. Sometimes it's just waiting for that right divine moment for something to show up for us. And I know as humans, we're always wanting it now, just like the message said last night from the angels. We want instant gratification, right? But sometimes it doesn't come in our timing. It comes in God's timing. And Brookie says, as long as my anger doesn't lead to vengeance, I know it's not the way. No, I can never see you doing that, sweet Brookie. Just let that anger be stilled with your love, and just share that love in your heart that you have for your mom. And Sally says, I like to do yoga to release anger. I envision letting it all go into the earth to be transmuted by Mother Gaia. Absolutely. Kathy says, it really is a process. What sometimes comes back to visit even years after. Yeah, grief doesn't have a time limit. Good morning, Blue. I was wondering where you were. And Sally says, I've literally been hit over the head by a Buddha painting. I need more peace in my life, I think. And Marietta, good morning. Yay. Marietta said that was a beautiful presentation with you and Ruth. Up, up, up to the 25th floor with love and light and healing. Indeed. Brookie, if you didn't watch that show that Ruth and I did, I think it'd be great for you to go to the 25th floor and see what that anger wants to do. You can go there and release it. All right, so Sally, prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the homeless, and for those who are feeling unloved today. Blessing for our grands who signed the papers on his new home and moves in with his bride-to-be. Awesome. And good morning, Tani Oaks. Good morning to you. Let's go into our hearts. We have just a few minutes left together this morning. I apologize again for oversleeping and running late, but it's been a beautiful time together with all of you. So let's go into our hearts and just slow down everything. Take that breath in that connects you to your higher self and release everything else, letting it go. Bring in the love again, breathing it into your heart center. And release. One more time. And you might want to bring your hands to your heart. Bring your focus there. Breathe it in. Breathe in love from the divine. And ease it out of you, letting it go, feeling your whole body relax. And this morning, let's just ask of Spirit, of your higher self, what would you have me do today? Just ask that question. And let's sit for a moment and listen for the answer. What would you have me do today? Anytime that we seek, we find. When we ask the questions, we get the answers. It may not come immediately. Sometimes it's a thought that goes through our head, but other times it might show up as we are listening to someone else, as we are seeing something come across our path. But we can always start with the question, what would you have me do today? And then just let the answer fall. Let it come to you. And one of the things that we can do for ourselves every day is release. Release whatever it is that's not working for us. Whatever it is that's keeping you in that illusion of separation, thinking that you are apart from everyone else and everything else. There is no separation, dear ones. There is only love. And when we see ourselves standing apart from each other, that's the illusion. That's us in our human way trying to figure things out, trying to see what fits and what doesn't fit. Just know that we all fit. We are all part of the puzzle. We all have a piece on there in that puzzle that we fit into. So find where you are on that puzzle of life. Where are you? Go there. Just go to your place in the oneness so that you can feel the connection with everyone else and with the divine. Hold that love in your heart. Know that you are worthy of love. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy to be seen, to be heard, to be hugged. It's your birthright to be joyful. Doesn't mean you're going to have joy 24/7, because we're also in a world of contrast. So what is it that you want to let go of so that you can fit into that puzzle piece with ease and grace? Because as soon as you let go of anything that's blocking your vision, you see clearly where your piece of the puzzle is. You see whose hand you're going to hold. You see who's giving you a smile, who's giving you that love from their heart to draw you into the oneness. So if you want to type in what you're releasing, what you're letting go of, then do that. Just type it in there. Let go. I let go of fear. I let go of anxiety. I let go of unworthiness. Whatever it is, I'm just filling in now to what I'm seeing that's being released. I let go of a sense of not belonging, because that will keep you standing on the outside instead of fully invested in the oneness. I let go of a sense of failure. There is no failure. Whoever's thinking that thought, you cannot fail. There are only lessons. So right now, just feel into what it is that you want to release. What do you want to let go of? And as you do so, we hold you up. We help you through that. And let's right now pour love over every prayer request, everything that's there in our big list, everything that was mentioned today. And we celebrate the wins. We celebrate those who are having improved health. And we pray for those who are still struggling with their health. We pray for our Hope across the big pond, our Julie Kiss, our Brookie, Deirdre, Kathleen, Sally and Tony, Suzanne, Andrea. I see your beautiful smile. And for anything that needs to be cleared out, anything you need to let go of, any of you. Sweet Josie just came to my mind. Just let it go. Prayers for our Erica. Complete healing on all levels. For Charlie. Whoever needs that moment of uplifting energy, just receive it. Receive and let go. Yes. Letting go of lessons learned and grief and anxiety and heartbreak and addiction. Thank you, Tani. Thank you for being here today. Sally's letting go of worries and stagnant energies. Kathy Han, letting go of blame and worry. I'm hearing somebody's letting go of imbalance in your life. That's a biggie. That's really a biggie. We all search for that at all times. Trying to find that balance in our life is sometimes a little difficult. Kathleen, letting go of anxiety and fear of new medication I evidently need to take. Need to bless it rather than fear it. Pour some Reiki energy over it before you take it and ask that it go into your system with ease and grace and do what it's there to do. And then when it's no longer needed, you'll know. Andrea, letting go of fear. Oh, sweet Annie, letting go of the outcome. There you go. Beautiful. So beautiful. And sending you love for that, to be able to let it go. Sending love to our Marietta, our Blue Jean, for complete healing for you, Blue. Thank you for being with us today. I was just seeing if I missed anyone and seeing if there's any other message of release for anybody on any level. And so I want you to say that. Those of you that typed in what you're letting go of, let's just do this right now. I let this go. Wait a minute, Catherine DeSanti. I'm here for you to let go of worry. Let go of the worry that's there. Okay, I think I got everybody. So as you acknowledge what it is that you're letting go of, blame. Thank you, Brookie. Letting go of loneliness. Yes, Catherine. Letting go of being a victim. Thank you, Suzanne. Indeed. So as you think about what you just let go of, what you said, I want you to say to yourself or out loud if you can, I let go of, and whatever it is, thank you, Leo, not doubt for you. I let go of this, fill in the blank, on all levels, on all timelines, in any part of my body, my spirit, any place where there are fragments of it in me. I release it with love and let it go. And then envision Archangel Michael cutting the cord to that, really letting it go, letting it float away from your body, seeing it go to the light to be transmuted, and just bring in love in the place where that was. And seeing Michael as he cuts that cord, cauterize the cord so that nothing can flow back into it. None of that doubt or anger or victimhood, loneliness, blame, fear, worry, addiction, whatever it is that you let go of, see it totally done. It's a done deal. Sealed up so that it doesn't come back in. And Marietta, after you let that go and have the cord cut, smile, because spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. And then just sigh that out because it's done. Celebrate and dance and let your soul feel the release and feel the love that's there now that you brought into your energy field where you let go of whatever it was that you let go of today. So let's get out of here on this Saturday. We got work to do today. Let me get the words up. And there they are. And I see somebody already put them in there. Thank you, Deirdre, for starting us out. And I'm going to find this Mr. Leo on our phone. I know he's here with us in the audience. So let me find you, Leo, so you can sing to us. It's time to get up and get ready. Thank you, Sally and Tommy. Thank you all who came in today. Let me know how you're feeling right now. If you did a release, if you let go of something, are you floating now? Are you ready to dance with Leo? Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you for sharing your wonderful news with us. Suzanne, so much love. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. I love you. Full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Full of joy. Put that joy in your cuppa.
joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, really not from the top here. The coffee's always hot, the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play us put on the shoes.
Happy hand, letting go of that self-blame. That's right. Let it go. You know, blame and shame has no place in our hearts. And put that smile on your face. Connie, thank you for being here with us today. And sweet Annie, you felt the energy in your crown chakra coming in. That's right. You saw golden light. Work with that golden light all day long. And sweet Brookie, we love you so much. Yes, so much gratitude for this family. Erica let go. Yay. Awesome. Allow. Triple A, y'all.
Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high five, we call the triple A.
Julie Kiss. Let go of anything other than love. There is only love.
Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Oh, sweet Annie. You're one of us angels, darling. Love you so much. Love is all there is. You are so right. And this is the book for any of you who are interested in looking at it. We talk about it every night. Uh-oh, where's our woo? I guess we have to help Leo out. We got to say the woo for him, right? Come on. Come on, Deirdre. You always say the woo at the end of the song. Thank you. Woo. Let's get out of here. Let's have ourselves a blessed day. I'll be back at 1 o'clock today for the 10 million for world peace meditation. Thank you, Andrea. She's helping out too. And Erica. We love that song by you, Leo. Thank you so much for giving it to us. So I'll see you back here at 1 o'clock today. And I'll see some of you today in class. And let's just prepare to work on those emotions a little bit more and releasing and getting to know them and embracing them. Stay in your heart today. Remember what you did here this morning. Remember that you made a commitment to let go of whatever it is that's bringing you that energy of separation, whether it was some hurt, some anger, some frustration, some unworthiness, whatever it was you let go of. Remember that you did that. And remember that you filled your heart with only love. And say it out loud. Only love and light is welcome in my heart. Thank you all. I love you so much. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone.